Yes, welcome to our first video for financial engineering 354. So this is for students who are sponsored by SPP and Dell. So we have already had a lesson on Monday. So now I'm just going to make a summary of the lesson that we already had. So last time we spoke about concepts such as short selling. So again, so today's topic or this video's topic will be about short selling. When we spoke about short selling, we said that you again. So this is when you sell an asset that is not yours. So why would you want to sell an asset that is not yours? So the actual number one is if the asset will lose value. So how will you make profit when an asset loses value? So initially, or when we think of an asset, is when we have an asset, like we own it, and then that asset increases in value, and then we're gonna sell it in the future while the price is higher. So it simply means that we have made a profit because the future price it's low again, it's higher than the current price. But now we speak about an asset that will lose value, meaning that right now at time one, so no, at time zero, so now it's time zero, and the price of the asset at time one, so let's say maybe this price is gonna be 10, and then this one is gonna be 7. So right now has a higher price than it will be at time one. So such an asset, you don't have to buy it, you have to short sell it because it's gonna decrease in value. So how do you make money by short selling an asset? So when you short sell an asset, you go to someone who owns the asset and say, give me this asset, and then they you go to them and then they borrow you that asset, and then you take that asset and then you sell it in the market, and then you're gonna sell it for 10 rand because that's how much the price cost right now. So you're gonna sell it for 10 rand. So they will give you a cash money of 10 rand, right? And then in the future, when that asset has decreased in value, now that asset has like 7 rand value, you are going to take out your 7 rand, and then you're gonna buy back that asset and then return it. What you will have left is basically this much. You're gonna have 3 to donor with you. So this is why you short sell an asset, and this is the first reason why you short sell an asset. Number 2, you short sell an asset if there is an arbitrage opportunity. There are many scenarios of arbitrage that you can think of, but I'm only going to be talking about one arbitrage opportunity. So let's say maybe you have 2 assets. Asset 1, asset 2. These assets, we're gonna look at the price, and then we're gonna look at the risk of such an asset, and then we're gonna look at the future price, or you can say payoff. You can just say payoff. So let's say maybe this asset they cost the same price. They both cost PP. So they both cost P, or let's just say $10 because I wanna write it in values. Let's just say maybe they both cost $10. They have the same risk. I'm just gonna say risk sigma and risk sigma, but then the payoff are different. This one, let's say maybe he's gonna have a payoff of like 13. This one's gonna have a payoff of $15. So these assets, they have the same price, and they have the same risk. And in this course, when we are going to talk about arbitrage and how to exploit an arbitrage opportunity, it's when you are trying not to use your own assets. Like, so obviously when you look at, again, I mean, like when you look at this, you can think that, okay, buying asset 2, it's fine because you're gonna make 5 rand from this investment, right? So okay, but then what if you don't want to use your own money or your own resources? So you are going to short sell this asset. So you are going to the person who own this asset, like who own asset 1, and then you're gonna short sell this asset, right? Asset 1, you will short sell this one, you short sell this one. So what does this mean? You go to a person who owns this asset and say, borrow me this asset, and then they borrow you, and then you sell it immediately, meaning that you are going to have 10 rand or $10 cash. So with that $10 cash, you know that asset 2 cost $10, right? So you are going to buy asset 2, and then you are going to buy asset 2. So let's just say maybe this is stock 2 or asset, and then you are going to buy the stock 2, which at the moment cost $10, right? Which at the moment cost $10, and then this asset in return will make you will make you $15, and then at time t equals to 1, you are going to resell this asset, and then you're gonna have $15, right? Now you have $15 cash away for you, but then remember that you are trying to return back the hard asset, and then you take out 5 rand, and then you take out subtract 10 rand, you subtract the 10 rand, and then you buy again, and then you buy the stock of asset 2, I mean like stock of asset 1, and then you return it back to the owner, and then you are left with how much? You are left with okay, so this stock is gonna cost how much at the future? It's gonna cost like the 18 rand. So you're gonna use so this is supposed to be 13, so you're gonna have 15 minus 13, right? So you have made $2, right? You have returned back the asset to the owner, and now you have 10. Now you have $2 with you in your pocket. So this is how you exploit an arbitrage opportunity, and how you use how you use short selling to make your profit. So I'm gonna see you in the next video. Sharp.